नारे तकबीर! Canada! Canada! नारे तकबीर!
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Thank you, Mr. Malik, for that introduction and for welcoming me to this year's Jalsa Salana Convention with the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat in Canada. It's wonderful to be here with you all today. Let me take a moment to recognize our outstanding MPs and ministers here as well, people who are gathering around me now who never stop working on behalf of this community, like Judy Scrow, who leads the Parliamentary Friends of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, or Deb Schulte, Gagan Sikand, and Yasmin Ratansi, who share in iftar dinners from Ottawa to Mississauga. And I also want to give a huge shout out to the volunteers who make this event possible. You're an example of what happens when people step up and pitch in. Because this community doesn't just talk the talk. When folks need help getting back on their feet, you're there with food banks and shelters. When people have lost their homes because of conflict or faced persecution because of their faith, you're there supporting newcomers. And in times of tragedy, when your fellow Canadians need you most, you're there. After the unthinkable violence on Yonge Street and the Danforth, you set up vigils and stood alongside your neighbors as they mourned and healed. My friends, that commitment to the people around you, to the knowledge that we are stronger together, has never been more important. This is the time for all of us to act, and you are showing us the way forward. Facing persecution around the world, it would be easy for Ahmadi Muslims to turn inwards. But you do something incredibly brave instead. When I sat down with His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad in Ottawa, he shared his message of peace and justice, of love for all, hatred for none. When our party created the Charter of Rights and Freedoms almost 40 years ago, it was because we knew that those vital rights and freedoms must never be called into question. Well, today, that's something we have to keep defending. So here's my promise to you. Just like you are there for your neighbors, we will be there for you. Whether it's Ruby Sahota joining the groundbreaking for the new mosque in Brampton, or Ikra Khalid working with the Ahmadiyya Muslim Women Association. This team, from Rob Oliphant to Francesco Sorbara to Minister Hussain, is listening to what matters to you. We will always stand with Muslim Canadians and with the Ahmadiyya community. We will always condemn Islamophobia, just like we condemn anti-Semitism and hatred in every form. And we will always speak up for freedom of religion and for human rights here in Canada and around the world. Together, we can continue to make this country as generous, as kind, and as brave as your community. So thank you for everything you do as Ahmadiyya Muslims, but also as Canadians. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. May peace and blessings be upon you.